Hi everyone, welcome back to my page. If this is your first time seeing me on here, hi, my name's Denali. I'm also known as DeeOracleHealer here on YouTube and on TikTok. You can now also find me on Etsy if anyone is interested in booking a private reading with me. I've been kind of busy, not gonna lie, with some of these private readings. Super excited, super grateful for it. I just recently added a new charm divination type of private reading listing on there. So if you would like to connect with me and all of my socials or my shop, you can find all of that linked down below in the description box. You guys, today we're doing your energy for the month of October 2024. Okay, we could talk about predictions, overall energy of the month, things that are coming, things that you're changing. We're gonna do this with wax today, as you can see based off the title and the 3 candles that we have here. So there is going to be 3 piles to choose from for today's reading. After I pull your energy with the wax, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards to get 3 things you'll be working on in terms of shadow work for the month of October. And I'll also be pulling 3 advice cards for you as well. There's timestamps down below in the description box if you would like to skip straight to your pile. Please take in a deep breath, okay? Take your time to connect. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, you guys, and you feel called to listen in on 2, totally do that, okay? But yeah, these are the 3 piles. Pile number 1 is this purple candle here. Pile number 2 is this black candle, and pile number 3 is this orange candle. As always, please remember to only take what resonates or what you feel is for you. If something gets brought up that doesn't make sense or you feel doesn't sit right with you, just leave it there. It's more than likely just a message for somebody else. I'm super excited to film this for you guys. I will see you in your pile. Hello, my pile number 1s. If you all chose the purple candle, this is going to be your reading for the month of October 2024. So we're gonna go ahead and connect with your energy. First of all, I'm feeling a lot of good vibes, a lot of good energy right off the bat with this reading, or this pile in particular. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of good things that are going to come through for you today. Good news. I'm feeling a sense of like anticipation for something. Maybe you're already anticipating this, or in the first week or 2 of October, you're going to like sense with your own intuition, like, I feel like something's coming. I feel like something's gonna happen. I don't know. I feel like you're just gonna be anticipating something. You're anticipating some good news of some kind, which is always good, right? I think we all prefer to anticipate good news than bad news. But yeah, I'm just getting that off the bat. But let's go ahead and get your wax going. I hope you've been doing good, by the way, my pile 1s. What is the message today for pile 1? Thank you so much for the month of October. Let's see. I almost felt like it was going to make the number 4, kind of like how it looks like on the dice. So you could be seeing the number 4 a lot in the month of October, like 444 in particular. I also feel like your wax is like falling very, very fast. So this news could like come through a lot sooner than you think. I feel like in terms of your overall energy for the month of October, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot. You could be traveling to like a lot of different like places as well, or someone could be going on vacation or taking some sort of vacation time. I'm seeing the number 4 over here again. Yeah, like you see how fast your wax is like, let me zoom you in just a little bit more. I feel like your wax is falling very quickly. I see the number 4 right here again. I also see the number 7, October 7th could be someone's birthday. If anyone here has been wondering if whether or not you're like on the right path, this could be when it comes to something career based, or I don't know. I feel like there is a little sense of like you holding on to like something or some things. So you could be a little bit down in the month of October, like initially, but I feel like things, like it'll be something that like you'll be in a rut in, and then like, okay, after like a day or two, it's just gonna pass. But I do see you kind of like maybe reminiscing on like certain traumas, maybe certain things that have happened in the past, but it's not gonna be something that is gonna like ruin your whole month of October. I don't see you like sitting on this and just like letting it kind of like consume you for the entire month type of thing, okay, which is good. But I am sensing that a little bit here. This wax is falling so quickly. So yeah, again, I feel like, I don't know, there's something about like success too. This could be success. Success can be with anything, right? Like work for some of you, maybe success in terms of your spiritual growth, development, things that you've been working on, goals, personal goals of some kind. But I'm seeing a lot of success happening very quickly. I'm actually hearing to blow this out already. Let me see if anything wants to channel through. The wax is like slowing down now. Do you notice that? Okay, yeah, they're saying to stop. Another thing that I was getting in terms of like success, I feel like some of you are like watched by a lot of people, because we have a lot of like droplet, like again, it's giving like speed for the month of October. Things are gonna happen within speed. So there could be some things that you've been trying or you've been working on that in the month of October, out of nowhere, it's just going to like skyrocket. So it's kind of like giving like a business, or again, it could be more like personal growth, personal to you and your like spiritual development. But whatever it is that you're working on, career related, whatever, it's just giving something that you've been working on, something you've been putting a lot of time and effort in. And I feel like in the month of October, something's going to happen where it's going to reach like a wide variety of people, or you're going to have a lot of success. It's giving something that's going to be like in high demand. Like a lot of people are going to need maybe a certain product that you're selling, or a lot of people are going to want to like listen to you and what it is that you have to say. There's also an energy coming through because I feel like for the most part, October is like going to be really successful. It looks really successful for you. I'm seeing a lot of high energy. I was getting a little bit of like negativity surrounding the month of October, but like I said, it's something that's just going to like blow over. But this negativity is also sensing from like, in terms of, I feel like you underestimate yourself, or I feel like you could be really, really hard on yourself as well. And I feel like this is just because you have a lot of like high expectations for the kind of life you want to build for yourself, what it is you're like working towards, things that you're passionate about. And you could be getting a little bit like impatient or a little bit overwhelmed with like not seeing the success right away, but your spirit guides are kind of like laughing, not laughing at you, but laughing behind the scenes in terms of like, it's so funny because pile one, you know, they feel like they're not in the right track, or, you know, they feel like they haven't been having success, but little do they know the success is going to just like skyrocket for them in the month of October, and they're gonna get so excited and not even see it coming, you know? So that's really good. Someone can have a cat because my cat was like gravitating towards your wax. He just jumped up here. Cat mom, cat dad. But yeah, I'm seeing things about like good news and honestly like luck as well. The last 2 weeks of October, you're going to be really, really lucky with something. I don't know if anyone here like goes to the casino. Someone could be hitting a jackpot. Don't take that as a sign that like you need to like go crazy or spend a lot of money. But if you're, I'm hearing it's like for those of you who maybe don't normally like go to the casino or gamble, I feel like you're just gonna have a moment with yourself. Maybe someone, I was getting like you going somewhere, maybe you're gonna get invited by like a friend who hasn't reached out to you in a long time to like go somewhere to like a casino or that kind of environment. I don't know. Because I'm getting this is something that you normally don't do, but you're gonna say yes, and it's gonna be kind of like ironic that like you're someone who normally doesn't like gamble or go to the casino, and then like your friends are gonna be like, oh, that's so ironic because you're the one out of all of us who doesn't do this, and you're the most lucky tonight, and you're gonna end up like winning something. That's kind of like the scenario that I'm getting as well. That is so funny. But hey, pretty cool, right? We're gonna go ahead and put this to the side and get the 3 things that you're going to be working on in the month of October. I was sensing a little bit of like spiritual growth, but again, it could just be like business ventures, career goal based for you guys. But let's see, what are 3 things that pile number 1 is going to work on in the month of October? Whoa, this one came out quick. Thank you. Interesting. So we have relentless craving, comfort. Whoa, that was weird. It says confront fears, and I said comfort on accident. So maybe you're like in your comfort zone, and in October, like, you're gonna get out of your comfort zone, and that's gonna cause like a good shift for things to change. And we also have shadow alchemy as well. So I'm seeing like rebirth. I'm seeing you reclaiming your own like inner power. I see you being brave, taking steps towards trying new things. Like I said, it could also be more like personal growth based. So you taking steps to kind of maybe change outdated ways of thinking, trying to change bad habits of some kind and healing those things. Okay. In terms of like habits, we do have addictions here. Addiction is a prison disguised as freedom, consumed, eroding habits. So yeah, there could be some things that some of you are like addicted to that isn't necessarily too healthy for like your body. I see you giving that a little bit of like attention. This is what I was saying that was coming through in terms of like just little minor things in October that might bring you a little bit down. But that's okay. Sometimes we need to like feel things and face them, right? Face our like fears. And maybe this is you in October finally like facing the reality of like, maybe I do have a little bit of an addiction or a little bit of a problem with this thing, and maybe it's time for me to try to find a way to change this. Okay, so I'm seeing you coming into awareness with something in your life, which is really, really good. So let's get you some cards of advice before you go. What's the advice today for pile number 1? You guys, if you enjoyed this reading today, give this video a like. It helps me out a lot. You could share it with a friend if you would like to. I'm getting Libra. Hello, October is Libra season. My Libras. I was getting an important date on the 7th, like October 7th. So like, I don't know, I'm getting like Libra, but I'm also hearing like Scorpio as well. Scorpio could be significant because we have a new romantic cycle begin. Some of you could be stepping into like new love. Even if you're in a long-term relationship, I'm hearing like something in the relationship could be like, I don't know, it's giving like starting fresh in a long-term connection that you've been in. Maybe the two of you are reaching like new heights, a new cycle or a new chapter in like your love life. Again, if this is like with someone new or someone you've been in a long-term connection with, just take what resonates. This one wants to come out. We have your commitment is being tested. I feel like this is talking about your commitment towards yourself and like these things, these habits, this addiction that you're thinking about changing. And if it's not quite literal like addiction, just again like outdated ways of thinking, things that you need to change, and you testing your bravery when it comes to trying new things. That could get really scary to do, you know, but I see you showing up for yourself, which is really good. We have water here. I was getting like Cancer, so Cancer, Pisces, I was getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone in that chart. We have you and your loved ones are safe, so you're divinely guided, okay, not just you but your loved ones as well. That's confirmation that this like romantic love cycle, if anyone's here for love as well, I do see things shifting in like your love life with this person, and they can be a water sign. So we have both water and air here today, okay? I'm gonna leave this here with you, pile number 1. If you enjoyed this short CandleWax reading, again, give this video a like, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hi, welcome. I do all kinds of readings on my channel. I do post on TikTok as well. And as mentioned, if anyone would like to book a private reading with me, you can do that down below with the link to my Etsy shop. I have a lot of different readings. Some come in text form, some are video, private video, just like this here on YouTube. and yeah, all that good stuff. I'm sending you all a lot of love and light, my pile number ones. You all got this. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, my pile number twos. You all chose this black candle here. This is going to be your reading for the month of October 2024. So we're going to go ahead and tune in with your wax and your reading before we pull some cards for you as well. So right off the bat with this pile, I'm sensing, I don't know why Spirit is showing me someone with like their eyes closed, but I'm not getting any like bad vibes from it. It just feels kind of like, I don't know if you're like, you want to be surprised or someone surprising you, or like you wanting to like go into a new experience, but you're like, I don't know, I don't want to open my eyes to this like new experience yet, I don't know, or like there's like a hint of like hesitation, but it's giving like it's a lighthearted type of like energy. So there's something in terms of like new experiences. Oh, I just got confirmation on my phone for that. I don't know if my mic picked it up. Let me actually go ahead and turn up my volume here. Okay. But yeah, someone could also be like reaching out to you, someone that you didn't expect to hear from in like for a while. It could be like a long distance friend you haven't talked to, family member that lives far away. I don't know, just someone you haven't heard from could be contacting you in the month of October as well. So let's go ahead and see. I hope you've been doing good, by the way, my pile twos. Both of these dots have like a second dot right on top of them. Oh my goodness, it's like so, do you see that? Well, it kind of ruined it already, but Oh, we have these like dots. These three dots are like going together. Someone could be like a family of three. Oh, hold on, 4, 5, 6. A family of three, a family of six, I don't know. There's something about like family that's coming through, because I'm seeing like people wanting to like stick together or like hold hands and like stick together. This could be just like Spirit's way of saying that like family is something that's really important to you. Either like having a family one day or just like family in general. Whoa. This flame is like yeah, I keep seeing things about like family or like sticking together. Sticking together. You could be going through like something right now in the family that like everyone is like trying to be united or like stay united. Because there's something about like sticking together and being united that keeps coming through. Oh, someone just honked outside. Yeah, you see like someone's gonna come through and like want your attention. Guys, this candle, so they just honked again outside. I feel like a lot of different people are gonna like try to get your attention. This whole family thing and like family sticking together could have to do with like security. Like maybe you're wanting to feel secure in like a family situation. I feel like in the month of October you will be gaining that, by the way. We're getting a lot of like fast like dotted energy in here as well. So I feel like in the month of October you're going to be experiencing like a variety of new things. This could be you trying new hobbies, traveling to new places, wanting to meet new people. I just see that trying to like change, or you trying to change that. Maybe normally you're someone who like suffers with like anxiety when it comes to meeting new people and that sort of thing, and I feel like this is something, a new venture that you're jumping into. That's why I was seeing someone with like their eyes closed. So it's kind of like, like this makes me nervous, but I feel like I should do it. I feel like it'll be very beneficial for me. I could have a lot of like growth by doing this, you know? So yeah, like trying new things. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. I'm hearing to blow this out. I'm hearing something having to do with like law. Something with law. Someone could be like in law school or something with the law. I was getting family. This could be like family court related. I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But someone could be going through a situation like that in October. If you have kids, this could be like sharing custody with kids or going back to family court to get like money for something. I don't know. I was getting a sense of like feeling secure in a family or family not wanting to be separated. Maybe someone could be going through a separation here. If that's your case, I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you. I come from divorced parents personally, so I understand how hard that could be or how straining that could be on a child. I feel like something that's going to be really needed in the month of October for you is like more carefree time. I feel like because you're going to have like a scatter of different things going on in October, you're just like, whew, I need time to like breathe, you know? And you may not even realize this. You may be too busy just like trying to do all of this or handle all of this, but your spirit guides are telling you right now, you know, in the month of October, there's going to be a lot going on, a lot to deal with. Everything will be fine and fall where it needs to, but remember that you're going to need some time to de-stress from this. So give yourself that carefree time. Give yourself that care, that self-care. You know, do something that will help de-stress you from the situations that may be going on. I don't know why I'm seeing like an avocado. Someone could really love avocado or have like an avocado like plushie or stuffy. I think that's what it's called, those plushies. Someone could have that or be gifting that to you in the month of October. That's really funny. I'm seeing a lot of avocado right here. Avocado, thanks. Really emotional. Yeah, there's just like things involving like family and like law as well. Someone could be like graduating. Education's also coming through because I'm seeing like books, or you could be reading new books, trying to read new books. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put this to the side. My camera looks like it's running low, so if it cuts off, I apologize. I will absolutely change the battery and continue, but I kind of don't want to cut off if I don't have to. Let's see. So these are going to be 3 things that you will be working on in the month of October, pile number 2. What are 3 things? It could be that you will be or that you're being called to work on. We have the unknown. That's interesting that we have the unknown because, again, the first thing I was getting before we started your wax was like someone covering their eyes because they're like, I don't want to know, I don't want to see. But again, it was coming through really like lightheartedly. We have anger. Can I get one more? We also have sacred boundaries. Okay. So there is something with like boundaries that's coming through. We also have anger. I was getting lost. So maybe some of you could be in like a commitment with someone, some sort of like dynamic of some kind, family, love related or not, or both, having to do with someone who maybe brings out a lot of anger within you or anger within each other. There could be like resentment in between the two here because that's what I'm seeing with like these 2 people. And I feel like there's a need to create like boundaries of some kind, and I feel like that's what you're doing by like getting like the law involved in this situation, whether it's separation, divorce, or maybe simply just getting a restraining order on like someone. Okay, but just you doing something to create a boundary, to honor your own limits, to honor and respect. We also have self-care on this card as well. I don't know if you can see that. It says assertiveness and self-care. So again, you also creating boundaries for yourself to be like, okay, I'm really stressed out. I've been handling a lot. I've been handling everything on my plate as best as I can, but I think it's time to just take a break from it. You know, I think it's time to just put the phone down or just get away from everyone and from people or from the paperwork or this mess, and to just like allow myself the time to feel my own emotions and feel things through, that type of thing. And one of these emotions including anger. Okay, so you purging this, releasing this, and finding that inner balance within yourself. We also have, in terms of the unknown, obviously uncertainty, you know, things that we don't know we're jumping into. Whoa, or that could be for us or not. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I feel like this could be like something really sudden or something that you're like afraid of. You're almost kind of like, I don't know if I want to know or if I should, like, I don't know what's better, like knowing or not knowing. You could be stuck in a situation that has you feeling like that, but you're being called to surrender to the divine, okay? Surrender to this like curiosity and just like have faith and have hope that no matter what or how things play out in your life or in the month of October in particular, that it'll always be in the favor of you, you know, in your best favor. And I am seeing you like being protected by your spirit guides as well through this time, okay? Let's go ahead and get you your advice before you go. You guys, if this is resonating with you, leave a comment down below, like, share. It really does help me out a lot. Let's see. Let's see if I study for file number 2. There we go. So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, you see, this is because you're creating that boundary that we were talking about. So yeah, I feel like towards the end, like last week, maybe even first week of November, I do see things kind of like finally being settled and just kind of like ending. So if you've really been like going through it, you know, this cycle is something that is starting to get close to an end, and it's because you're stepping into the unknown. It's because you're surrendering. It's because you're going to be creating these boundaries for yourself, within yourself, you know, and of course feeling these emotions and releasing them, because that's always important. Expect powerful change. That's so good with this new moon eclipse. I love that. So yeah, a lot of change is going to come from this. Hello, we have growth and balance, so that does make sense as well. So this was a long time coming. I'm hearing too, like this is something that you've been going through for some time, and you're just like you're finally gonna have it be lifted off your shoulders. And I feel like that's something that, to be honest, I feel like this is something that you didn't think would ever happen. I feel like you really thought you were gonna be carrying this weight over you for like such a long time, but that's not the way it's gonna be. You know, this isn't something that's going to depict the rest of your life and have you in a rut or feeling down, weighing you down for the rest of your life. This is just something that's happening right now, and that's going to shift in October for you. Thank you. For signs, we have fire on the table, a lot of fire. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, which is Earth. We have it's time to take action into the unknown. Like I was saying, with the eyes closed, you being like, I don't know if I want to know or if I don't want to know. I don't know if I should go into this or if I shouldn't. If you're wondering and you need to answer, they're saying yes. They're saying yes. Move forward with faith, surrender, you know, obviously have these like boundaries, and it's time to take action. If you're going to do it now. Okay. October is the month to do this and step into your power. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here with me. Again, if you enjoyed or would like to see future readings like this one, leave a like or a comment down below. And if anyone's new here, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I do lots of different readings on here. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me or checking out my listings, I actually just added some new ones, some new charm divination private readings as well. I have different forms you can receive your reading, through text or through private video, just like this on YouTube. Okay, you can check that out with the links down below and connect with me. I'm sending you all a lot of love and light, my pile number 2s. You got this. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you all chose the orange candle today, this is going to be your reading for October 2024. So initially, before starting off the wax for each of the piles today, I've sort of been channeling in the overall energy that I'm getting, right? Just like right off the bat with the candle itself. I actually feel like a little bit blocked with this pile. Okay, pile number 3. So I'm not really getting anything just yet. This could be if you are like feeling blocked at this time, or maybe it's really interesting because we're asking for October, but I feel like this is the energy that you're in right now. Based off just the color itself with your candle though, this does represent the sacral plexus chakra. There could be things with like your sexuality and creativity that you're maybe struggling with and trying to change or push to change in the month of October. So things surrounding maybe like sex, that could be anything, right? So whatever that could mean for you, because I'm not really getting specifics. And you like working on that. This could be like creating boundaries when it comes to exchanging sexual energy with people. It could be your own like sexual orientation, maybe you making new self-discoveries, maybe exploring your sexuality a little bit more, being a little bit more open to that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the wax here. I hope you've been doing good, my pile number threes. For pile number 3 for the month of October. Let's see what we get here for you today. So I feel like the drops you're getting, these 3 drops are really big. I'm not sure if, okay. So considering we have 3, that kind of always takes me back to like third-party interferences, right? Which we talk about a lot here on my channel. They could be third-party interferences could be anything. They could be people. I feel like I'm having a hard time being able to like communicate as well. So the throat chakra could be blocked. Another thing that this is telling me is that this could be people that you don't really like talk to or consider to be in like your circle. People that you don't consider to be like friends. But the thing is, I feel like there's a small group, it could be 1 to 3 people, let's just say that, that I feel like are trying to possibly like work against you, or something isn't being communicated properly between you and like other people. Again, it could be 1 person or 1 to 3 people, but there's just something about like communication. So like there's things that are being said that you don't know about. So because all of the wax here's, that's interesting. All of the wax is coming out in orange, like all of these little ones, but these 3 dots in the middle are the only 3 that that are not in color. So yeah, I feel like this is something that like you don't know right now at this time. We're starting to get a little bit of the wick, the blackness of the wick and the wax as well. So I feel like something that these people are talking about is like gossip. So yeah, extra confirmation that these people could be working against you. I feel like mentally you could be battling with some things. Maybe someone here, yeah, we have a lot of black coming through. So you could be struggling with like a mental illness or depression. Maybe you're just someone who constantly overthinks a lot. I feel like this is something you're gonna try your best to like push through in the month of October. Okay, and your spirit guides are encouraging you to do that as well. They're saying that these things that you're stressing about or holding on to, these things that have you feeling really stuck at this time, or that are gonna have you feeling really stuck in October, I feel like they're saying that these are things, or this is something, if it's one main situation, that is going to make you a lot wiser. They're saying that the situation that you're going through right now doesn't depict who you are as a person. It doesn't depict your future in a negative way at all. They're saying that there's always, light at the end of the tunnel. And they're saying that this is something that's just temporary. You are protected nonetheless by these like 3 people, I do want to say, even though they're saying things about you. Some of you could know who these people are, but I don't know, I feel like they feel really like distant, like far away. These bubbles are really clear, so I feel like you don't really know their true like character, if that makes sense. Sorry guys, give me a second. Let's see what else. Okay, now our wax is falling very fast. Emotions could be running really high in October too. Like you could kind of have your emotions a little bit all over the place, which is understandable with, you know, like things that you're currently struggling with right now and that you're trying to kind of like grow away from. I'm hearing to blow this out. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, I feel like there's like a huge boundary that needs to be made between you and these like people. I see you kind of like, this is either representing you or someone else giving you like a helping hand, like reaching out to you. I feel like this situation has to do with you taking a chance or taking a risk on something. Whether it was something for yourself, taking a risk or a chance on another person, a new connection or a relationship. Just you taking a chance on something. But I feel like what you took a chance on, it didn't work out, you know, for whatever reason. Everyone could have a different reasoning because everyone's situation's different. But I feel like it didn't work out. And I feel like right now you could have feelings of like, you're barely like hanging on to like a thread right here, you know, and you're just like, oh my goodness, like I feel so on edge with like my emotions and my feelings. I feel like I'm in a dark hole. Like someone please like save me. I need saving. And I do definitely feel like that's coming through for you with this like helping hand here. So this could be your spirit guide's way as well, saying, you know, we're right here. We're always like behind you. Okay, yeah, confirmation on my phone. They're always right behind you and guiding you every step of the way. Everything that's happened thus far has happened for a reason, right? But there's just a few things that are hidden. There's things that need to get worked on. If you skip the intro, I am going to be pulling some cards on 3 things that you'll be working on in the month of October. And of course, advice as well for that. Which, speaking love, let's go ahead and move on. Did I say speaking love? I meant speaking of. That could be confirmation that this is in regards to love for you. Because I didn't mean to say that. Spirit just kind of helped me blurt that out. I'm so sorry, you guys. My cat is being bad today. I've been having to like get him off of everything. Okay. Spirit, what are the 3 things pile number 3 will be working on in the month of October? Oh. So we have Dark Reflection. And I will read these to you. We have Embrace the Void. Interesting. I love that you got that card, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. We also have Authentic Self. That's beautiful. So let's talk about the Embracing the Void one first, because I feel like this one's a very, very important one for you. Is what your spirit guides are telling me and what you're going through and like what you're, like the energy that you're trying to shift or you're going to be pushed to shift in the month of October. This card talks about, you know, that moment that we all have, because everyone has experienced this before, or a time or two, you know, because that's life. Life is always highs and lows, ups and downs. It's never just a straight line. It's never just like 100% perfect all of the time. If that was the case, we wouldn't be able to learn from things. We wouldn't be able to change. We wouldn't be able to learn lessons and grow into who we're meant to be, right? So this card talks about embracing the feeling of feeling empty, you know, this emptiness that I feel like you've been stuck in, because I was getting like a sense of like depression and like blockages. So maybe you're like in a really, really dark hermit phase right now. But just like I said, with darkness always comes like light, you know. There's always that pivot moment and that shift. So you're being called to embrace this hermit stage that you're in right now, no matter how tough or dark it can be and it can get, because it takes us to reach like a really, really low point in our life before we have this change that brings us to the complete opposite, where things are really, really good. You know, luck is on our side. Everything's going well for us. We're shifting and we're changing and we're growing and we're learning. I feel like we need to be able to experience both sides of the coin before being able to appreciate the coin or the abundance that is being brought to us, you know, the gifts, the growth, and to be able to like learn from that. So I feel like this is what's shifting and what's happening for you in the month of October. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like this is something that you're gonna try to push for the whole month of October. I'm hearing until like the last week, going into the first week of November. I feel like things will finally start to feel a little bit less heavy, okay? But I don't want you to take that as like, oh no, October is gonna like suck for me and like, oh my goodness. No, they don't want you to do that, okay? Take this time to reflect. And confirmation on my phone, find your own truth. I feel like a lot of you pile threes just feel like really lost with like who you're meant to be here in this like lifetime and in this like human experience that you're living in. So take this time to like try out new things. You know, you don't always have to like spend money to try new stuff. You don't have to spend money on like expensive classes for people to teach you other things. Nowadays people learn everything online, you know, just like off of YouTube and like the internet. You know, we have all of these different ways to like connect to other people and to connect to just to learning different stuff, different hobbies. And I feel like you're being called to do that, you know, try little ways to connect with different things. And I feel like this is something that'll get the wheel turning, because I'm also seeing like the Wheel of Fortune as well. And remember that everyone is like unique, you know, don't compare yourself, because that's another thing that I'm hearing that you're struggling with is like comparison. Everyone is unique in their own way, you know, everyone has their own special gifts and special talents that are all very, very important, you know, so you as well have a sense of like uniqueness to yourself, you know. God made you very unique. God didn't make everyone exactly the same, because we're not all the same. So be yourself, you know, don't dim your light for anyone or for anything, and embrace your individuality or like your independence. Maybe some of you are getting out of a connection or relationship that maybe you felt really tied to for such a long time, and you're going through this new experience. It could be divorce even for some of you. And I feel like you could be going through this new experience with yourself of like, okay, who am I? You know, maybe you got lost in the sauce of being in a connection, which is okay, because that happens. You know, that's something that I personally struggled with in a lot of my relationships that I was in. You know, I'm such a lover girl. I'm such I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I give everything. I would give everything to whoever it is that I was with at the time, and I left no room to give to myself. You know, I would get way too invested in people that I was with, even if I didn't know them for that long of a time. And that's something that I had to learn, to be able to like give to myself and create those boundaries. And I had to find myself all over again every single time I got out of a connection, you know, and went through a breakup. But there's something so empowering about that too, you know. It's kind of like that moment, like rising from the ashes type of like pivot moment. And that's something that is like waiting for you on the other side of like all of this mess or this like darkness that you feel surrounded by at this time. So let's go ahead and get you some advice here. Let's see what's advice for pile number 3. I'll get you an extra card as well. I feel called to do that. We have emotions are running high. Yeah, so again, a confirmation with what I said earlier, that like, you know, your emotions could be kind of like all over the place with like different things that are going on right now, which is normal. You know, it's definitely a lot, confirmation, it's a lot better to like feel the emotions, even if they're bad, than to hold them in. Okay, so purge what you're feeling, obviously in a healthy way. Balance spirituality and practicality. So you're being called to balance in the month of October as well. You know, balance these things that you're going through. We have water on the table. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have luck is on your side. That's beautiful. So we also have Sagittarius too. Okay, so if you're wondering, like, again, that's what I was getting with this like image here of like someone like, because let me show it to you. It looks like we have someone hanging off like a cliff. It looks like it's someone in a dress. That could be confirmation for like feminines, but I'm seeing someone hanging off of a cliff, you know, and they're looking up at someone else that's right here, like these like spirit guides, and they have like they're holding on for dear life, which is like what I feel like you're doing right now, regardless of what sex you are. So I feel like you're just being like called, like, please, like, I'm looking for guidance, please, like, someone help me. Is there anyone there like that can even hear me and with what I'm going through right now? So you may be struggling too with like reality and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like you're just having a hard time in general. Sometimes when we go through really, really tough and dark things in our life, we start to question everything and everyone around us. Like, is God even real? You know, do spirit guides even exist? Like, what is even life? Is my life real right now? Like, do I even have a purpose? We can start questioning every little thing. And I feel like your spirit guides just like, you know, they're saying, we're here, we hear you, we hear your prayers, you know, God hears you. And haven't left you. We haven't left your side. Even right now, you know, during this time, we haven't left you. And I feel like a lot of people, also, I don't want to dig too deep into this, right? But sometimes people can often think too, like, well, if God is real and, you know, angels are real, then why do bad things happen to people? And it's not angels or spirit guides, you know, or God that makes bad things happen to people. That's people in general, you know, facing their own shadows and their own ego, making these bad decisions to put hurt onto others, and, you know, people who aren't willing to do the work to like grow, you know, hurt people type of thing. And I feel like that could be something that maybe even you like have questioned at one point, which I'm not saying that to like put you on the spot or anything, but I feel like you've just been that hurt, like you've gone through that much of a tower moments in your life that have made you question yourself and reality and just like life in general. Okay, but a lot of luck is on your side. Okay, you're not alone. Your spirit guides hear you. They're just saying right now that there is actually a lot of good that you can find being in this situation. Just to like look for it, you know, look for your own truth, be willing to be like open, express, not express, but just like embrace these like voids that you're going through right now, because they're going to lead you towards finding yourself, you know, reaching all of the opposite of what's going on right now at this time. Your bottom of the deck is adjustments are required. So another thing that I always let people know in readings, you know, like you can have spirit guides and angels like help you, of course, obviously, because that's, you know, they're always here to help when we need them, but we always have to meet them halfway. You know, we can't just expect to, I'm gonna pray about it and that's it, like everything will get fixed tomorrow. I'll wake up with what it is that I'm wanting, or the wish that I'm wanting, or what I asked for. That's not the way that it works, right? Things do take time, divine timing, not our timing, but, you know, God's own divine timing, the universe's own divine timing. So definitely do your part. And if you're wondering, how can I do my part? It's by trying to balance yourself out, feeling these emotions, digging deep within yourself, you know, again, truth seeking instead of being in denial about certain things that need change, being open to what you can change, being open to the possibilities of maybe I do need to shift something, maybe I do need to try this or try that, until you find what works for you and until you align with your true self and who you're meant to be here, because we all have purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here with you, my pile number threes. You got this. I'm praying for you. Okay, I'm sending you all the positive vibes and lighthearted energy. I actually feel called to just kind of, because why not? My spirit guides are like, do it. You feel called to do it. I just want to bless you really quickly. Guys and goddess beings of light, send your clarity to pile 3 sight. Let them see through fog and fear, and bring to them the answers near for pile number 3. And guidance they're seeking right now at this time, release them of any negative energies that they may be feeling or holding on to, so that they may purge these feelings and be released by them. Thank you so much. Okay, I just wanted to do that for you really quickly. I'm sending you love and light, my pile 3s. I feel like I can really feel like your emotions, so I'm like, oh my god, I want to give you a hug. If this resonated with you, leave a like. Comment down below, share. It really does help me out a lot. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel. You guys, if you would like to connect with me on my other platforms, that's also linked down below. And if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, I have both text and private video form, just like here on YouTube. The link is down below. It's at DeeOracleHealer on Etsy. I'm sending you all love and light. My pile number 3, so you got this. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.